Alright, one thing I'm going to show you now something I think is useful for a lot of manufacturers, and that is how to deal with customer deposits. What we want to do first, go to Lists and Chart of Accounts. We need to set up an account to hold our deposits. Control N, give us a new account. Click down here and select on Other Current Liability, and click Continue. Now go ahead and pick an account number if you use account numbers. Simply call the account Customer Deposits and hit Save and Close. Okay, so far so good. Close that. Then we want to go to our item list. We're going to create a new item again, Control N, and select Other Charge as the type that we want. Again, we're going to call it Customer Deposits. Now, for the description, I'm going to put customer deposits, but there's something else I like to put. Put a little dash and then doc number. And you don't have to do that, but you can. If you do it, I'll show you how to use it in just a minute. The account number, of course, is the one we just set up, the customer deposits account, and you click OK. So let's go to a sales order, one I've already got created here for this customer. Let's say this sales order is for $14,670. Let's say he's going to give us a 50% deposit. So for the item, I'm just going to type in customer deposit. I'm going to tab over, and the rate, I'm going to say minus 14,670 divided by 2. I can just type it right in there. Now you'll see it's reduced the total amount of this sales order by half. It's still going to, when I invoice it, it's still going to invoice this full amount, but it will show the cash that's required is just this much because we've already got that. Now before you save this, hit Home, and you're going to click on this one, Create Sales Receipts. Click on that, come up here to Customize, and at this place right here where it says Default Title, change it from Sales Receipt to Customer Deposit Invoice. And you click OK. And OK. Alright. So now you see the title here is Customer Deposit Invoice. Now this is what we're looking at. This doc number, number 1, come back here to Sales Order, and right here where we put doc number, put 1 right there. Now our sales order here is sales order number 6. So go over here to back to Sales Receipts. You're going to put, we got to put our customer in first. Now our customer deposit, this doc number that we need is number 6. Put in 1. And what we need is this amount, $7,335 is the amount that goes in here. See, now what we're doing is we're showing we received this amount, $7,335. We take it off of here because we've already received it, or once they pay on this deposit invoice, they will receive it. We will receive it. So when we invoice it out, in fact, I'll show you how that works. It's going to give us the total amount still due. We've already invoiced 10 of these doors, so we invoiced another 20. The amount left that he still owes is the $9,780 because we've already invoiced him for those first 10, but he's already paid this $7,000 amount, so that the only amount left that he owes is this amount down here. Now we're not going to record that. I do want to show you how this affects the financial statements. Take a look at the balance sheet, and it shows here in the liabilities customer deposits, that's $7,335. When we invoice the sales order, in fact, let's go do that. Save and close. That automatically takes that deposit away because it's used that in the invoice. So when we put it on the sales receipt or the deposit invoice, it adds it to the current liabilities, and then when we invoice the sales order, it takes it out. So the trick to making this all work is simply making sure that the customer deposit is on the sales order. The way I do this is when a customer places an order, I create the sales order and I create the deposit receipt at the same time. So I have the negative here and I have the positive here, so that once the job's invoiced, it all balances out automatically.